he's not going to be charged for his mere presence. He's going to be charged because he upset y'all, he disrupted y'all, he refused to leave when asked.
Did you submit a C11 to update Richard Owsley's post records?
Lately, we've been showcasing a lot of terrible interactions with the police and public servants in general, but for today we wanted to give you a breather because we've got some wonderful news. So you all remember when Georgia Transparency was unlawfully arrested on May 8th, 2025, right? By the Talbot County Sheriff's Office and the primary infamous star of this video, Richard Owsley, just because he dared to go inside of a school board building in order to ask questions. What we end up seeing in that video is one of the greatest examples of feelings enforcement ever shown in First Amendment auditing history. And I really do mean that when I say this, not because of what they do to GT, but because of the things they say. And what exactly was all of that for, you might be wondering? That's what we aim to show you throughout this video, but before we give you a recap on how this unlawful arrest played out, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and leave us a comment down below on what you think about this and any other laws or court cases that would play into this situation. All of which would help us greatly in the YouTube algorithm. Now let's play you a few snippets of this unlawful arrest that occurred when Richard Owsley showed up, in order to get you all on the same page of what exactly we're talking about here.
Holy cow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with everything.
What's going on, sir?
Oh, good.
914 to Central, T1 and myself are in contact with the subject.
Subject? Who's in trouble?
You are. What are you doing?
I'm in trouble?
What are you doing?
Doing a story on the Talbot County school system.
For who?
For myself, I'm an independent journalist.
First Amendment auditor.
Okay.
You got some ID on you?
Unless you suspect me of committing a crime.
First Amendment auditor. 911 dispatch said that you were making them nervous. We are conducting an investigation. You're now part of the investigation. Give me your ID or you go to jail.
Okay. Alrighty. I'm going to reach in my back pocket and get my identification.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm going to step outside while we get radio traffic. Do you have any weapons or anything we need to know about?
No, sir.
Did he come under any metal detectors or any security systems before he entered this building? Okay. You going to hold that?
Oh, no, sir. You can't take my camera.
Give me the camera. I'm going to put you in jail for obstruction.
Okay.
Hold this, Chief. Turn around, put your hands on the wall. I'm going to pat you down for safety.
Now, if you want to charge him for disorderly conduct after they done asked him to leave.
Well, she asked me to leave now, so I was going to leave. I wasn't asked to leave until right now. So if she asked me to leave, I'll leave. Hey guys, I may be getting arrested in Talbot County.
Listen to me. You're not being arrested. You haven't committed a crime, but you shook some people up. She's right. I could go disorderly conduct. I'm going to go talk with the person who called and complained about your suspicious activity that made people nervous. It is a school. We have children here.
It's the Board of Education, sir.
We have children here. We're going to protect children first. I'll step on toes over the safety of a child. Do you understand?
So you'll violate the people's rights to...
That's not violating the people's rights. That's protecting the lives of children. It is Board of Education. You're right, but there are children here.
Board of Education.
All right, here's your ID back.
I got tons of eyes on you now.
Just hang tight. I'll be right back.
Am I still detained?
Yes, and these three are going to watch you while I go inside and talk to the person who called and complained.
But you said I haven't committed a crime. Why would I be detained if I haven't committed a crime?
Until I conduct and conclude my investigation, you are detained. You will be detained for a reasonable amount of time until I get to the bottom of this. Please, sir. Okay. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Talbot County Sheriff.
Ma'am.
Talbot County Sheriff's Office.
Dr. Contreras says he wants him arrested.
Okay.
Okay.
Taking off. I am scared.
What'd you say? Do you have your camera on, sir?
I do.
Tell him what you just said to me.
Yeah. Dr. Contreras would like for him to be arrested and taken off campus.
He harassed me terribly on the phone
yesterday, and then he posted it
I'm not going up to see
on social media.
No, stay on his camera so you have documentation that he was
Okay.
Come over here.
Okay.
He's not going to be charged for his mere presence. He's going to be charged because he upset y'all, he disrupted y'all, he refused to leave when asked. I am here to protect the children.
Yes,
I've got
he-
plenty
oh,
you are, school
Okay.
shootings and school
Yes, sir.
disruptions to
Yes.
traumatize children to do what I'm
Right.
gonna do, but I
Yes, sir.
need your help.
And we'll
Okay.
help all we can.
At face value, he's a First Amendment auditor. He's
Okay.
gonna come with a camera, but while he was practicing his First Amendment audition, he shook people up, didn't
Yes.
leave when he was asked.
Yes.
Police were called, I heard it over the radio, acting suspicious, and people were shook up.
Yes.
That's disorderly conduct. Okay, you're under arrest for disorderly conduct.
All right, I'm under arrest. I'm going to jail to the Talbot County.
So my question to all of you at this point is, did you notice the verbiage that these cops and those Karens used? They were talking about feeling shook up, feeling uncomfortable, and Owsley somehow having the mental gymnastics to construe all of that as disorderly conduct. That, and you can't help but think to yourself that as they were coming up with the charges to place against Russell, that both the cops and those Karens were in direct violation of Title 18, Section 241. In my humble opinion, it's very clear from the body cam footage that they wanted to try and ruin this man's life. They wanted to get rid of him by any means necessary. And this is proven even further when you take into account that Owsley changed the charges from disorderly conduct to loitering and prowling. But now let's talk a little more about Richard Owsley himself. Yes, on a surface level, this is an unlawful arrest. Pretty much anybody can see that. But as I've stated in our last video highlighting this incident, there's something about him that makes this particular unlawful arrest all the more special compared to most others that we've highlighted. And it's the fact that he didn't even have arrest powers in the first place. You see, in Georgia, for any person to have arrest powers, they have to be a registered law enforcement officer who has submitted a form called a C-11. And at the time of this arrest, that never happened for Richard Owsley. And as a matter of fact, when Russell decided to call the Talbot County Sheriff's Office in early June this year, he got to speak with a lady from the Sheriff's Office named Karen Laverne Dixon. I hope I'm pronouncing that name correctly. It's not often I see that. But this is what she stated over the phone.
Karen speaking.
Hey, Miss Karen, how you doing?
All right, how are you?
I am pretty good. Got a question for you. Did you submit a C-11 to update Richard Owsley's post records?
No, I did not.
So almost 2 weeks after this phone call where she admitted that no form was submitted for Richard Owsley, she finally did it on June 19th and had his registration all the way brought back to February of 2025. A clear last-ditch attempt to try and justify this man arresting Russell. It's clear as day what they're trying to do here, and they're not even hiding it. Like I stated in our last video, Owsley had no power to arrest Russell even if he did commit a crime. So put all of these things together, and it's no wonder why we have wonderful news to share with all of you. And that would be the fact that all charges against Georgia Transparency have been dropped. And the court has ruled no bill. Now I understand perfectly that the process is the punishment, but this is a good step in the right direction. And it does give Georgia Transparency a lot of wiggle room for a lawsuit. I highly doubt they're going to be able to claim qualified qualified immunity. If they still somehow manage to do that, considering that Owsley didn't even have arrest powers on May 8th in the first place, I think there would be a lot of people who would love to pay a visit to this place. All jesting aside, we are going to leave contact information down below to the Talbot County Sheriff's Office once again, and this Board of Education for all of you to hold accountable. Be as respectful as can be if you decide to call them and redress your grievances, but just like the Akron River channel says, as we always tell ya, please let them hear our roar. And what's even more important is for you to go stay tuned for updates on Georgia Transparency's channel by subscribing to him and letting him know that recognizing our rights said hello. Don't forget to check out the description, the pinned comment, or this QR code on screen for you to take a picture of to get started with Attorney Shield today to protect yourselves, your family, and your pets, assuming you have them, from the tyrannical actions of law enforcement all over the country. And make sure to use our promo code of ROR1776 upon checkout to get your first purchase 10% off. All that being said, we the people thank you once again for tuning in, and stay tuned for more. The only other thing we want from you would simply be this: never stop loving the good old Constitution.